I conduct today's auction in accordance with Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations 2014 and any other conditions that have been made available to you prior to the start of today's proceedings. On behalf of the professionals, One Turner, Knox and our vendors, I'd like to welcome you all to the auction number 218 Avril Street in Scoresby. It's always my first pleasure to thank the vendors and trustees for the sale of their property, and I do wish you all very well bidding. Assisting me today are a few members of our team. We have Tim, we have Solomon here counting the numbers to make sure that I don't get out of line, and our managing director, Jasmine. They're not only here to assist me, they are here to assist you as well. So if you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. The contracts as displayed have been prepared by Anthony Russo and Associates for the vendor. I truly believe everything you need to know has been included in the documentation, so they're confident in that fact and bid with absolute confidence. The goods to be sold, including today's purchase price, are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, electrical light fittings, and/or fittings and fixtures of permanent nature, as inspected here today. Title details referred to as City of the Title, volume 09885, folio 990, shows that Lot 2 on plan of subdivision number 032050, together with land improvements, is known as 218 Avril Street in Scoresby. By law, I must advise you that auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property after it's been knocked down, sold to the successful bidder. The vendor should have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders upon request. The law does prohibit three things: false bids, major disruption to the auction, also prohibits one person attempting to prevent another person from making a bid on the property, and there are substantial fines when engaged in such conduct. The rules of auction do permit vendor bids. The words that are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are quite simply those words: vendor, bidden by law as the auctioneer, and the only person who make a bid on behalf of the vendor. The terms of today's sale are really straightforward. It's a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price paid. We have a preferred settlement date of the 23rd of June 2022, unless you're trying to negotiate it with the vendor, of course. Before we go too much further, two more really important things. If by chance we pass the property in, we first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. In addition to that, subject to the vendor confirming the reserve price, post that, the highest bidder has been accepted will be the lucky purchaser. Now, before I go any further, is everybody comfortable with what I've had to say so far? Yep, I've whipped through the legals fairly quickly because I don't know what's coming from up above. So we won't dwell. However, before we do present the property for your competition, let's just touch on what you've got the opportunity to own here at 218 Avril Street in Scoresby. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, the minute that I walked through that door this morning, I said to Jasmine, after being in the property for a couple of minutes, it is absolutely evident that this is an incredibly well-built property. And then Jasmine went on to say that she had a building inspection during the week, and the building inspector said exactly the same thing: an incredibly well-built property. And when we look at things, what proves that is look at things like the brickwork in the property. It's faultless. And is it encouraging to see the timber floors, the timber architrave, and the windows all in such good order? And they say that we're a product of our surroundings. Living here would be low stress, unquestionably. And when we talk about low stress living or compact living, okay, one thing happens when we go into compact living. You're not afforded space, but here you've got the best of both worlds. You've got plenty of space around you, but a low maintenance, compact environment to live. You have 3 fantastic bedrooms, ample living area, the walk-through bathroom, double car accommodation, and most importantly, that beautiful rear area, which you will enjoy all year round. Rain, hail or shine, that outdoor area will serve you well. But underpinning and supporting the value of the property here is location. Local schools, you have Scoresby Village Shopping Centre, walking distance, Knox City, not too far away, local transport, all on your doorstep. So, wondering what's going up above. Oh, before we go any further, happy Mother's Day, mums. Tomorrow. Oh, did you just put your hand up, Jasmine, and say, don't forget it's my birthday tomorrow too? And happy birthday to Jasmine for tomorrow. But of course, her greatest gift that she got for Mother's Day was her 4 beautiful children. And a few grandkids along the way too. Anyhow, but yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mums. Now, enough from me. Time to put it over to the market to let us know if you're best to own 218 Avril Street in Scoresby. A very reasonable start. What can we see? What can we say to kick it off?
7.
That's 7 on bid. That's 700,000 now, fairly bid. Not rising the simple figures at 27th the bid. That's 700,000 now. Look for 720 anywhere. That's 700,000. Look for 20 the bid. That's 720, 40. 720 against you in the centre here, the lady in the centre. 720 is the bid. 40.
30.
Yeah, we're rolling 20s for the moment. At 720 is the bid. 740. I'll do a rip around, keep the 10 in your back pocket, and might come back to it. At 720 is the bid, looking for 740 anywhere, 740. At 40 is the bid. 40, 60. 40 is the bid now, rising in 20s, looking for 760 anywhere. At 740, I'll call it down 3 times. The first call now at 740. The second call rising in 20s, 60. At 60 is the bid. At 60 now against the 2 gentlemen. At 60 is the bid. Rising in 20s. At 760. 10s. Do I take the 10? 770. 770, same courtesy to you in 10. At 80. 80 is the bid. 90. 780 is the bid. Looking for 90 anywhere. Everyone has the same benefit and courtesy in 10s. At 780,000, I'm fairly bid. Rising in 10s. 90. 780 is the bid. First call now at 780. 790 in the centre perhaps. 780 is the bid to my right. Second call now at 780,000. 90. 780 is the bid. 85. We'll shorten the stride in 5. 785, 790 perhaps. 90. At 90. Eight's the bid. At 800,000, rising in 5s. I'll call it down 3 times. First call now at 800,000. The bid's to my right. Second call at 800. Another 5. Third and final call. 800,000 is the bid. Sir, another 5 from you perhaps. The bid's here at 800. For no better bid, we sell. I nearly stood on Mother of the Year. Oh. At 800 is the bid. So for no better bid, we sell, therefore on the market, yeah? At 800. 800 is the bid, within 5s. I'll give you a moment. I won't press the pause button, but I'll give you a moment to consider. 800 is the bid. How about you roll the dice for 2.5? 802 and a half, 805. 805 right back, 7.5. 805 is the bid. In 2.5s now. 805 and fairly bid, 2.5. 807 and a half. 805 is the bid. 807 and a half. 805 and fairly bid and offer for no better bid we sell. The first 6. 806 against you now, sir. 7. 8. 807 is the bid. 807. 807 on bid. We've gone to thousands on the market. 807. 808. The first call now at 807. Second call at 807 on the market and selling. That's 807,000 in thousands. The third and final call at 807 takes to 808 with one more. 808? 9. 809 is the bid. 810 perhaps. 809 on bid. It's against you now. 809, 810. Oh, no. I couldn't go another 1,000. Just another one. Round it up at 810. 809 is the bid. I'll call it down 3 times. Sir, are you out here? 809 is the bid. Takes to 810. The first call now at 809,000. The second call, 809 is the bid. The third and final call at $809,000 on the market selling. For no better bid, we sell. Are you definitely out in the centre? We sell. First, second, third and final call, we're selling. Sell, 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 I will. Sold. Congratulations on your purchase, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for coming to another Professionals Real Estate Auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay warm. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the mums. And we spare a thought for the ones that have gone before us as well. Enjoy. Cheers, I'll call you back. I don't know what decision you got, right?